So the topic is mobile agent the topic is of unit 4. Mobile agents are the piece of code that are used to store data and are independent in nature. That is why they are called as self-driven in nature. Or a mobile agent is an independent software program which runs on the behalf of a network user. They are called as transportable agents. A mobile agent is a program that once it is launched by a user can travel from node to node autonomously and can continue to function even if user is disconnected from the network. What is the meaning of autonomously? It means the ability of acting without direct human intervention. A mobile agent is something which do not require human intervention, and it is very flexible, and a human mobile agent can be a single agent and it can be a multi-agent. They can be broadly classified into two types: agent with predefined paths, they have static migration paths. The agents with undefined paths, they are called as roamers. They have dynamic migration paths, means the path can be changed depending upon the present network condition. The mobile agent chooses its path. The path is not fixed. In the continuation, a mobile agent is a program that can migrate, means it can migrate from one node to another node, and agent decides when and where to move. The agent has the decision making capability, so the agent can decide where to move and when to move. The agent moves in three steps: save state, transport, and resume. When a network agent moves from one node to another node, it saves the state, or we can say it saves the current state, then transmit or goes from one node to another node, and when it reach to its destination node, it will resume from its state. An agent is an object, hence it contains agent ID, which is unique, and it contains state data and methods. Code are the programs in a suitable language to define the behavior. A mobile agent is a software program, hence it is written in some suitable language, and there are many languages in which mobile agent can be implemented like Java, XML, etc. State, it contains the internal variables. Resume activities after moving to another host. Attributes, it contains the information describing the agents, its origin, owner, movement history of the agent, and also it keeps the authentication keys. There are many advantages of mobile agent and some disadvantages also. The advantages of mobile agent is the uh, first one is the mobile agent is autonomous and self-driven in nature. They possess less delay in network. They execute autonomously and asynchronously. They are fault tolerant. So here I want to tell you that why they are called as fault tolerant, because in the case of a network failure or server failure in client server model, it is difficult for the client to reclaim the situation and resynchronize with the server, because the server do not communicate with each other. They are not very much flexible because the network connection will have been lost. But in that situation, mobile agents are ideally suited for mobile computing, in which computers can be disconnected from the network for a long period of time, as they do not maintain permanent connections, hence their state is centralized within themselves. And the mobile agents are providing peer communication, because in the failure of client server model, It is the inability of servers to communicate, but mobile agents are considered to be peer entities, and as such, they can adopt whichever instance is most appropriate to their current needs. Hence, they can communicate with each other. The disadvantage of mobile agent is the lack of security. This is the major problem with mobile agents. And there are many applications of mobile agents. Mobile agents can be used everywhere in the field of e-commerce, personal assistants. You can see the brokering websites, they are also implementing mobile agents. In telecommunication network services, there are also mobile agents are implemented for monitoring and notification, and for parallel processing and information dissemination. The mobile agents are implemented everywhere. Next comes the life cycle of mobile agent. The life cycle of mobile agent ensures that they are able to adapt. Mobile agents can adapt the environment in which they are working presently. If they are working in home agent, or either they can be in foreign environment, so they can adapt the environment respectively. They are able to switch among the positions of one node to another node, focus toward the final input, final output, and autonomous in nature. Agent lifecycle model. Here you can see the agent lifecycle model. The agent have following stages in their life cycle, like there has given context A and context B. A agent is present here and another agent is present here. This is the clone of the agent. The agent is dispatched, then it can be decomposed, or it can be activated, or the agent can be deactivated. So this is the description of the states. Creation, when a brand new agent is born and its state is initialized. Cloning, when twin agent is born, means the clone is the duplicate agent of any agent. It is the duplicate. Dispatch, an agent travel to a new host. Whenever an agent goes from one host to another host, it means it is dispatched. Like you can see here in the diagram, the agent is dispatched from this agent to this host to another host. Deactivation, an agent is put to sleep. Agent is put to sleep and its state is saved in the persistent storage. We have saved the state of the mobile agent in the disk storage, where its current state will persist. Activation, a deactivated agent is brought back to life and its state is restored from the persistent storage. Retraction, an agent is brought back from a remote host along with its state to the home machine. When an agent, suppose this is the host site and this is the remote site. Once the agent dispatched from host site to another, this state is called as dispatched. And here, when the agent come back to the host site, this state is known as retraction. Disposal, whenever the mobile agent is terminated and we can say its state is lost forever, then we will say that agent is disposed, or it is called as disposal state. Next one is communication. Communication notifies the agent to handle message incoming from other agents, which is the primary means of inter-agent correspondence. Next is mobile agent TCL. Agent TCL system is a model for supporting transportable or mobile agents is being developed. This architecture of agent TCL is based upon the server model consists of four levels as given in the figure. Here you can see there are four levels: agent, interpreter, server, and the protocols. And these are the components of the interpreter. Interpreter consists of security, API, and the state capture. The interpreter is the execution of agent is handled by an interpreter that is appropriate to source language of the mobile agent. Server, it handles the management of local agents. Server is present here, and it handles the management of local agents and incoming agents. It also enforces the security mechanisms and techniques over here. The components of interpreter is the security. Interpreter implements the security. This module prevents an agent from performing malicious actions, because security is the major disadvantage of mobile agents. State capture module restore the internal state of an agent, and server API, this module allow interaction with server to provide migration and agent communication. So that's all about the mobile agent.